Welcome back to Eurovision Song Contest 2022 live from Turin. This is Mario Acampa, and it's time for our next delegation. She's a singer, she plays the piano, the guitar, but I warn you journalists, she has a degree in journalism. From Montenegro, please welcome to Vladana.
We will be reborn. Our souls will find themselves again.
Whoa!
In the sweat.
This is an outfit. This is an outfit. What, do you need some help? Okay.
Wait. Thank you, thank you.
You, you're welcome. I mean, have you had lunch like this?
Everything's good.
Okay, you just drank something probably.
It's
Okay.
comfortable. It doesn't look like, but it's comfortable. I could sleep in it.
I, I believe you. I believe you. So glad to see you. What about the rehearsals?
What?
What about the rehearsals?
The rehearsals, they went well.
Okay.
Still, we have to make some corrections, but it's better than the first time. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So questions from here. Your turn. Okay.
Pozdrav Vladana, Emilia Giacometti, Sauros on HR. I have a question. We all know that the song was originally written in English.
Yes.
But in the last moment we heard, you put an Italian bit. And what did you make the decision?
Well, I heard that a lot of people like the Italian version, and we couldn't change it all the song because the Italian version it's slower, really slower. So I wanted to use a part of the language because of the host country and because I love it, and we used it in the most emotional part and gentle, which goes with the Italian.
Okay, hvala puno.
Hvala.
Okay. Next question is from the virtual press room from Italy. Do you like Italy? What about Turin?
Me?
Yeah.
Aha. Well, I love Italy. We're neighbors, and I've been through all Italy, but I've never been to Turin. I like Turin, but it reminds me it's a little bit colder than other cities in Italy because it's in north. But still, I haven't time to see it the whole because I'm focusing on my rehearsals and resting. But I love Italy, and I love your food. I love vostra moda, tiramisù, gelato, pizza, e tutto.
Fantastic. Did you know that Turin was the first capital of Italy?
No, I didn't. But I know that our princess of Montenegro, she was married to your,
Oh,
di Savoia,
I didn't know it.
Vittorio Emanuele II.
Ah, con Vittorio Emanuele
So
II.
we are connected in a way, Montenegro and Torino.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, we're discovering things. She's a journalist, I told you guys. Okay, next question.
Hello, Team Montenegro. Vladana, nice to see you again. It's JP from Radio International.
Hi, I remember you.
From Stockholm in Sweden, yes. Now, in that interview you gave us, you told us the story of Breathe, the song. If you maybe could tell us this to the Eurovision fans once more, and also how you came up to work together with Darko Dimitrov,
Yes.
who's a big name in the Eurovision world.
Yes. Well, I will repeat the story again. I wrote the song after my mom died from COVID, exactly 6 months ago, and then I was so hurt naturally, and I couldn't speak a word, but I wrote a song 2 days after that, and I thought that someone else should hear it because it has a message. And in meanwhile, our public broadcaster had an internal selection, and I applied with a song I called Darko because he's Macedonian and my mom was Macedonian, so I'm half North Macedonian. And I thought that I want something mixed from Macedonia in that song. So I called him because he has a big experience in Eurovision and big experience in those powerful ballads. And I thought that he's gonna give that magic to my song. He accepted when he heard the lyrics, and he can tell something else about that.
It's amazing that she got the power to, after that what happened to her, to wrote something like that. And when she told me the story, when I heard the demo, immediately I understand that totally what she was going through, because many people in the world was going through the same pain and suffering of this, let's say, 2 years. Hope this everything is end finally. And I was really inspired to help her to finish this song, and I think that it will shine on the semi-final, because the song is written for the stage. It's a stage song, and many songs like this, they really got the perfect. They got spotlight on the show. It happened to me with the Proud song, what Tamara song. It was like normal song until the Eurovision. So, and then she got the first place on the jury vote. So there are songs who are good for YouTube. There are songs who are good for stage. So I think like today she shows two very powerful performance in the rehearsals. So I think she will show that on the semi-final. And I told her and to everybody, this is the song what got very good message, and it will stay forever. So I'm proud that I helped her to finish this song.
And then Dimitrov, I think that just did 12 songs for Eurovision,
Yes,
right?
and it's 12 for Montenegro appearance. So
Yeah.
12, and we are singing on 12 May.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
game
symbolic.
number, symbolic. Yeah.
Cool. Next question for you, please.
Hello, my name is Farouk from Cocorico Vision magazine in France. My question is, how do you explain the big success of Balkanic ballads in Eurovision?
My explanation of all Balkan ballads?
All the Balkanic ballads, the style that is very successful in Eurovision, especially.
Well, I suppose that people like to hear something, some ethno elements from our countries, and not only people. I don't listen to them. I'm not a big fan of Eurovision, but only in Eurovision you can hear those Balkan ballads, and maybe that is why they are successful, and they always have some message. Because Darko mentioned Tamara, she had a message too then, 3 years ago, about feminine power, yeah?
Yes, it was like no.
Can you just take
I want
closer to the microphone, guys?
Sorry.
You're welcome.
I think that you have very good observation that really the ballads are always very good from Balkans, because we have
the soul.
Yeah, we have a, let's say, history always with the how to say, with Balkan. It means blood and kako se preveda na engleski? Balkan. To ti je kao on Turkish mean blood and honey.
Blood and honey, yeah.
So it's like we have this turbulence in the history, and that probably it goes in our blood, and we want to show that in our music. So probably many people can hear that emotion in the music. Maybe that's why ballads are always going good in the Balkan music, let's say, and especially in Eurovision. So this music also has this kind of honey and blood in the song of
Yes.
Vladana.
It's
So
emotional, angry, and
because
many
they are
emotions
sincere.
mixed,
They are not just singing about just usual love, let's say, but they are really something passion that happens to many people, but we don't sing it usually.
Okay, so next question is from virtual press room. Carmen from Eurovision subreddit here. What was the meaning behind the faces on the LED in the back?
The meaning of the faces is we wanted to share, just not to exaggerate, but to share that those are the people who lost their lives, and there are more than 6,200,000 people, unfortunately. And if you think about that in countries, it could be whole Balkan, few countries. So I don't want with this song to, I don't know, I know that everybody is done with Corona and don't want to talk about it, but I want to talk about it because I lost someone. Here we are in Italy, you lost many, many lives. And I don't want them to be forgotten. I don't want that just Corona is done and let's forget about it. I don't want them to be forgotten ever. So that's the meaning. I wanted we wanted to show that it's not about me only, but I share the destiny with so many people.
And you got a lot of messages.
Yes. And when I remember when I first released a song and when people knew the topic of it, I today received still, and I received many messages from Italy because I recorded the Italian version, that they are here from me for me, and they understand me and they cry with the song, and that's my biggest reward because I touch their emotions and they can know that they're not lonely.
Thank you for your answer and your empathy. From Italy, you are a journalist. We are witnessing a lack of freedom of speech and press in a great number of countries in the world. What's your opinion about this topic?
Well, I graduated journalism, but I'm not journalist really. I don't do the journalist job, yes. But about the freedom of speech, I think it should be better. In many countries, there is no freedom of speech. But the one thing I should change is the freedom of online commenting. For those people who are commenting and bullying and
Bullying others.
yes, bullying others, I think that should be cut by editors. That is what should have been cut, but the journalism freedom is the most important part because it's the seventh force. Yeah.
Thank you for this answer. You. Next one will be you. Be prepared. Okay.
Hi, I'm Stefan Gorkum from ESC Daily. I was wondering, you just said something about the meaning of your song, which of course a lot has been said about. This topic over the last 2 years has caused so many divisions within societies and put groups up against each other, that it made me wonder, what is the behavior that you talk about when you say it's unforgivable? What exactly is the group that you turn yourself against?
When my mother died, and when people before that, when people I knew died, in Montenegro especially, we were not so we had not so much discipline like perhaps in I don't know, Italy, China, or some other countries. Everybody was so relaxed while we had full hospitals, we had full cafes, people were not wearing masks in indoor spaces. And when my mom was in hospital for 28 days, I was so pissed off of them because I was like falling apart. I couldn't see her. I knew that she was fighting for her breath, and everybody was so relaxed. The schools were full. my son brought Corona to home, and that happened. So I was pissed off our situation, and I think that there were more or less, there were similar countries. So that was selfish behavior. I was maybe selfish when Corona began, because at first we couldn't believe that it is happening. So that is what I meant when I thought, when I said selfish behavior.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next question. Your turn, please.
Hello, Vladana. I'm
Hello.
Stefan from Serbia, from Television Galaxy 32, but we're going to do it in English. We did this in the online interview a couple of months ago about your fashion background. So, because you're serving such an amazing looks every time you appear, like on any Eurovision event, I was wondering, are you planning to do like a fashion show after Eurovision to show all of the dresses and outfits you wore during
Wow,
this
that's
period?
a good idea. I like it. I was really always thinking about my fashion line, but it won't be wearable, you see, because I like avant-garde fashion. But that's a good one, because I was choosing young designers from all over Europe to collaborate, and they just were open, and I was happy. Now today I'm wearing a French designer.
So XXXY.
XXXY.
And?
It's a gender fuck couture, so it's very interesting. And I would love to gather them all and to make a show and to sing. Yes, that's a great idea.
Thanks for the idea.
Yeah.
Thank you for your question. I think we got time just for one question. Who wants to? I'm gonna go for it from the digital press room. You want to? Okay, just a few seconds.
So, hi Vladana, this is Luis from Spain. I wanted to ask you about the lighting panel you have on the back.
Okay, finally the question. I was thinking no one's questioning about that.
I was wondering if I should ask it because I was late.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know if someone had asked it first. So yeah, I wanted to ask you, how did that idea came, and does it feel comfortable to wear it?
Thank you for the question. Finally, we can reveal the designer. It's Clara Dagan. She's from France, and she's doing fashion and technology. I sent her the song, and I wanted that the dress manifests the message. And she gave me a few ideas, and I chosen the one you will see. It reflects this part is shining, and it's in the shape of lungs, and the lungs are shaping, and it's reflecting light behind, like I'm breathing. And the special about my dress, because we've had lightning dressings before in Eurovision, the specialty about my dress is that it reacts on sound. It reacts on my voice, and it's programmed by software engineer who works for Google ATAP. So
And
that's it.
Is it heavy?
It's not heavy, it's very light, but it takes time to put it on. That's the tricky part. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Vladan. Actually, I found out that the princess was Elena from Montenegro,
yes,
and
yes,
she
yes.
was the last queen of Italy because she was married with Vittorio Emanuele II.
Yes.
So,
And I think somewhere you have a monument, I have to see it.
Vittorio Emanuele III, actually.
Yeah, not hers. Oh,
Not the,
you should
not
do
the
that.
second, the third. And that's cool.
So I'm the Vladana de Savoia.
You could say it. You
Yeah.
could say it. I mean, whatever you want, because there's no monarchy anymore. So, so funny story. I mean, thank you so much for being with
Thank
us,
you.
Vladana.
Thank you,
you
you're
so
welcome.
much. It's time for your photo opportunity
Thank
now,
you.
and we'll see you later because coming up next is Belgium. See you later, guys.
themselves again.